Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be for two purposes, and that's one, to share my story and my experience with wrong or bad employment plan tactics. I don't know, but I employed wrong people, and two, to also give you tips on how to avoid that. So let's start with tip number one. Using social media to attract people based on the demographics of the person or the type of person, the physical characteristics, the skill set, what their interests are, basically like usual data gotten from a particular person. You first of all need to be sure of the kind of person you want to employ, right? What age do you want to employ? Where does the person have to be living in? What kind of skill does the person need? What kind of physical characteristics must the person have? What should be their interest, depending on the kind of firm you are. If you're a design or creative firm, I would suggest that interest of the person is something that you should look out for. So that's the first thing, and that's one thing that I did not do. I just randomly saw one person and I'm like, oh, this person knows how to use Illustrator, okay, let me employ this person. This person knows how to maybe draw, okay, let me employ this person, because it's an art and design agency industry that I run, right? So I just felt, okay, any person with an art skill or a design skill I should employ, which is actually wrong, because I didn't consider their level of skill, I didn't consider where they are living, I didn't consider their age, because like they were students, and I didn't really consider that, oh, they're students, they still have to read their books, their academics comes first, and like I didn't really think of all of that. I just picked people randomly, and most of them were kind of my friends, not really, because they were not in my level in university that time, so they were just people that I knew, and I was like, okay, y'all can come and work, and it did not work out well. The second tip I have for you guys is to clearly describe what job that you want to employ, what job posting you are going for, what kind of employment role are you looking for. You need to expressly explain it, because some people don't know. Like, you get one of the person I employed now, he draws, right? And I employed him into a brand design firm, and he didn't know that he was going to have to use Illustrator, Photoshop, and all of that, and all he just wanted to do was draw. Do you understand? So like, he didn't really understand what it was from the onset, and like, I already employed him, and then I was trying to make him to use Illustrator and it wasn't working out. So that's one mistake that you guys should avoid. Make sure you expressly state what you are looking for in that particular employment role. What specific things is that person going to be doing? Let the people know, let the masses know, so that when they are saying that, oh, this job posting is available, they know that, okay, yes, I'm qualified for this and I can do this work. Another tip that I have is to pay your present team members some of money to get other people. Basically, just kind of make it like a referral bonus. The way some other firms use referral marketing to get more customers, it's the same way you're going to use referral marketing to get more employees. So you're going to look at your existing team members and basically tell them they are going to get a referral bonus, and you're actually going to give them a referral bonus, right? At the end of the month, when they're collecting their salary, if they bring one person that is qualified for this particular role in that month. Do you understand? So that can actually make the work kind of easier for you, because then you're also going to be smart about it. So I advise that you tell a graphic designer to bring a graphic designer, so that he knows the graphic designer that you're sending out to bring a graphic designer already has an experience of the job that he's doing. So when he's talking to a potential employee, he knows what to tell the person, like he knows how to explain it from the employee perspective, and that person that is a potential employee would know whether he's qualified for the job or not, and he won't just come and mess up. Do you understand? So that's one tip that I have. The third one that I have for you guys, and like, that's actually all the tips I have. So I just want to like share my experience with employment, and the major issue that I had was that I employed students without planning for working with students. So like, there's nothing wrong with employing students, so there's nothing wrong with employing students. You can employ, so I actually feel it's even easier to employ students when you're just starting, right? Because students don't have families, they don't have children, they don't have so much financial responsibility. So as a startup, you don't really have to pay them so much money. Like normally a graphic designer in Nigeria, based on record and based on research I've done, should be earning between 50,000 and 150,000 depending on their level every month. And as a startup, you don't have that much money, right? So employing a student kind of helps you to sort of reduce the amount that you pay. You can even now pay on commission because they can afford it. They're in school receiving allowance from their parents already. So like this is just like an added something for them and something to add to their CV. So you're going to be giving them such value while they're working in your team. So it's a very, very good idea to employ students or have student volunteers or stuff like that. But when you are planning to employ students, plan your business in line with that, because it's not every time that the student is going to be available. They have tests, they have exams, they have to read and all of that. And that's one thing that I did not consider. So I employed all my employees were students, and I didn't really consider the fact that they are in school. It was after I employed them that I was like, okay, we won't be working during school period. Because I was also in school as well, but I know how to balance my time to be able to work and school at the same time. I know everybody has that. Do you understand? So that was something that I did that was wrong. Okay, and I was trying to really make it work, and apparently it didn't work out because they all got tired. And I even employed architecture students, which was even worse because architecture will not let you do any other thing. You're always drawing every single time, and like it was just a mess. Okay, so one last thing that I want to mention is this: be prepared for your employees before they come. Like whatever work that you're going to do, plan everything out, have documents on ground, and I also advise to have like a training period before your employees start the actual work. So if you're going to employ people today, know that okay, in the next 2 weeks they're going to do a training, basically to flesh up their skills to suit your own business, how you run your things, and also to let them understand your business and let them know the vision and mission of your business, know what you're trying to achieve, so that they can also tally their mind in that direction and then also come up with ideas. Because then employees that actually come up with ideas to develop the business are very, 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 very good and valuable employees. Like you should not throw those ones away because they are very good. Like that's the best kind of employee you should ever have. The ones that are really, really there to make sure that the business actually grows. They understand the business, they understand what the business is trying to achieve and all of that. That's like the best kind of employee that you can have. So once you have all of that set and like everything is, then you're good to go. So make sure you're just prepared for them, and then when they actually now start the work, please supervise them. Don't just give them work and leave them. Engage with them, be concerned about them, ask them how they are doing, send them like good morning messages, be nice, except if you are like a very authoritative kind of person and you want to be really strict. I don't like that personally. There are different kinds of leadership as well. So whatever type of leadership you want to exhibit or you want to use, or what's the word, type of leadership that you want to go by or follow when it comes to their principles, just choose something that you can handle. I cannot handle being an authoritative person. I cannot handle scolding people because I will feel bad. That's just me. So I'm a very nice person, but then I'm also serious at the same time, and I always make it clear that because I'm nice doesn't mean you joke with me. I can still take some steps and kick you out if you mess up, things like that. Just make sure you're nice to them, and basically they love you and you love them. Be concerned about them, and also understand that as an employer, you are responsible for some certain things about your employee. That's like their insurance, their transport. Sometimes you might actually decide to handle their transportation to come to work, which I feel like makes more sense, because why would you employ somebody if you cannot handle how they will come to the place to work? Except if you're doing online business, and then if you're doing online business, pay for their internet. That could do. Like, be nice, do you get? And then like have like Christmas events, Christmas gifts, Easter, all the celebrations you can think of. Just be nice and like make your team a family. That's like the best, because like when your team is a family, in fact, It's like saying your mother and your father is helping you to do something, your sister, your siblings are helping you do something. That's exactly how it's going to be like, and that's actually what I vouch for, and that's what I advise you guys to do. So with everything that I've said, I hope you guys have learned a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Check out my other videos that I'm going to think on this side, or I don't know, videos everywhere. Just check them out, and I'll see you in my next video. My previous videos, I also have a lot of videos on business. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys. Bye.